Hey everyone, welcome back to the Poplar Report. We're going to be covering a bunch of news items that have happened in the last couple of days. None of the stories are really fit for a full video or a deep dive. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually look at a whole bunch of things that are going on at once. So we're going to be using what we've been posting up on the Poplar Report website. The website is under renovation and is about to get a whole new lift with a whole bunch of extra stuff here. But we're going to be walking through a bunch of news articles here and kind of walking you through the map to kind of see what's going on out there. But the big news out there still is that the Houthis have started attacking U.S. warships directly. And this is a big shift. They were supposedly just attacking ships, cargo ships bound for Israel. Now they're attacking U.S. ships directly. Just the other day, we had 21 Houthi missiles and drones fired at U.S. warships. It's the largest barrage of missiles and drones, as it says, that has happened on any ship up till now. This was Tuesday night that this happened. Complex attack. This is coming from Zero Hedge, which is a pretty good source out there for a lot of stuff. But we had to scramble 2 F-18 fighter jets to launch missiles, as well as 2 destroyers firing interceptors as well. The question is which ship were they targeting? We're not told that. We're told that they targeted a here. They confirmed their missiles directly targeted U.S. warships. So were they firing these at the USS Eisenhower? That's a big deal. 10,000 sailors on the USS Eisenhower, 10,000 American sailors on that ship. A big deal for it to be targeted directly. Additionally to that, we are seeing a report out there that, sorry, let me get on the map there. So, of course, that's down here in Yemen at the choke point going into the Red Sea, blocking Suez Canal. So U.S. warships are here as part of Prosperity Guardian, which is the U.S. operation to shepherd cargo ships through here, but nobody really wants to go through there just now. Now, we did just get report out that Costco, not the place that you get big stuff from the store, not Costco. We're talking about Costco, which is the Chinese shipping company. It is the 4th largest shipping company in the world. It has agreed to stop sailing to Israel. And because of that, they're going to be able to start sailing past Yemen. The Chinese firm is going to start shipping things back through the Red Sea, and they're going to be immune from attacks from the Houthis because their company is not going to send any ships at all to Israel. So that's going to change things here. And it's not good to see one of the companies capitulating to the terrorists who are saying that they'll attack any ships or any ships that are related to a company that's going to Israel. And that is definitely a big escalation there. We have blizzard conditions out west, and that is causing issues with meat production. So expect short-term meat problems. So there may be less fresh meat in the near future at your store. The Cargill's plant, which they suffered a partial power outage, and that's going to impact as well as with other beef packers in Kansas. They can't get the cattle shipped to the plant, and they're also looking at power outages. Tyson Foods canceled 2 shifts at their plant in Kansas on Tuesday. So you're seeing a number of these plants shutting down because they can't get enough animals in, as well as not being able to get power to the plant. Big deal out there. Iran seized an oil tanker right about there in the Gulf of Oman, which is not quite in the strait, but that's the Persian Gulf, of course, Saudi Arabia, Iran up here, and right off of Oman, they took a tanker, and this is considered a big escalation out there right now. Now, what this is this is a little more complicated than what we're being told. So some reports are out there saying it a little more straight, but the St. Nicholas is the name of the tanker that was taken. And the Nicholas, let's see if they have a picture here. But the St. Nicholas used to be an Iranian flag tanker. And it was taken, it had Iranian oil on it, and it was taken by the US government. The US government took it and then gave it, I believe, to Turkey. So, but with ownership, it's always very complicated. But it was a Turkish tanker. I'm sorry, an Iranian tanker with Iranian oil on it, and it got taken by the United States government, and then it was given away to another company, sold or whatever, and now Iran has re-seized it. So we have this incident happening over here, but it's like the United States took the tanker and Iran is taking it back. It's kind of hard to see. I have a hard time seeing that as a escalation, but rather as a tit for tat kind of thing. So they're trying to use this to gin up more animosity against Iran, and they're trying to get us to like, oh, we got to go to war with them now or something like that. We got to send more Navy ships over there. We got to start shooting at their ships. We took the tanker from them, and they took the tanker back. That's as simple as I can see it out there. But now we had a major cyber attack on Loan Depot. It is the second largest non-banking. you gotta twist things over a little bit, right? Basically, they're not a bank, but they are a loan processing service. They basically buy up loans, or they initiate loans. And this is a major cyber attack, and it does look like the company hasn't disclosed whether personal information of employees or customers was leaked in the cyber attack. So they haven't stated yet whether or not people's information have been. Now, that's usually one of the first things they say is, oh, well, customers weren't affected by this hack, or customers' information was not. So they have to report this within, I believe, 30 days after the cyber attack. So the cyber attack happened and they reported it. But it's, if you count banks, it's the 5th largest retail, and it's the 2nd largest non-bank retail originator. So 27,000 customers per month. It's a pretty big deal. So check to see if you have a mortgage through Loan Depot. That is that means your information could be potentially compromised if it is. So want to make sure you're aware of that. And then this is an interesting article that came out, actually going through the jobs numbers that have been released over the last number of months. The Bureau of Labor Statistics keeps dumping out information. And of course, we keep seeing great jobs numbers out there. But when you actually go through the jobs numbers, one, they keep revising them downward. So the original numbers that were reported month by month have been overall adjusted down 749,000 jobs. That's a pretty big revision. And it's happening every single month. There was one month in which the revision was slightly upwards, but every other month, the revision was downwards, and usually significantly downwards. Not only that, but the jobs that have been, quote, added are part-time jobs, and the jobs that are full-time jobs have actually dropped. So we're looking at less jobs added, but then this article is kind of going into more than that, that the total jobs have actually gone down. So even counting part-time jobs as if they're the same as full-time jobs, the part-time jobs are going down. You can get to this article through our website. Once again, if you haven't checked out the poplarreport.com, we're putting up stuff here a lot faster. We have a couple team members that are out there hunting down news articles, and it's a great resource already. And it's about to become a lot better of a resource. You guys have seen a number of the postings that I've made with deals, bargains out there that are great for stocking up. And the reason why I've been starting to post a few of those is that a part of this webpage is actually going to be dedicated to deals. So there's going to be a tab on here, and you're going to be able to see the best deals out there right now, and to get stocked up. So you'll see the front page news articles. We're going to start writing some articles here. So you're going to start seeing some original articles from us, as well as having lots of deals, as well as having links to all the latest videos on this channel, as well as other channels that are like-minded. So you'll be able to access your favorite YouTube channels directly in. And the nice thing about that too is that if one of your favorite channels gets kicked off YouTube and gets kicked over to Rumble or somewhere else, we'll be able to link them directly over to Rumble or wherever else they are still publishing their posts. So if you guys have an opinion on what channels you'd like to see up on the web page with direct links, let me know down in the comments down below which channels you would like to see up on the web page with direct links. All right, so a quarter of all the jobs that posted don't actually exist, and also with the adjustments of part-time jobs and everything like that, it's a lot worse than what we're being told. So U.S. fighter jets, they flew over Bosnia. Now let's get that up here. We're talking about up here in Bosnia. Of course, we had NATO troops, and there was a UN mission to bring peace to Bosnia. Now, Serbia, there are Serbs in Bosnia. There are Croats in Bosnia from like Croatia, and there are Albanians from Albania. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm just trying not to make sure I'm not making up words. So basically, there's three groups in Bosnia, right? And they have this like government that just kind of grinds to a halt. Well, the Serbs over here were the ones who surrounded. They got help from Serbia, a major military power there, to come surround Sarajevo. There was the siege of Sarajevo and siege of Bosnia, basically because of that. Massacres and stuff like that happened during the Civil War. But basically, the Serbs have always kind of felt like they're in power. Bosniaks, Croats, and Serbs. So Bosniaks. That's not Albanians. Some of you are already typing that into the comments. Thank you for catching that. But the Serbs are once again trying to exert their control. Serbs in Kosovo are trying to overthrow and secede out of Kosovo into Serbia. Kosovo is not technically a country, but it is de facto a country, but they have some areas where are predominantly Serbian, and they don't really like being part of basically Albania. In Kosovo, it's Albanian. I've never been to a place where they had quite so many American flags as Kosovo. As I was in Kosovo, it's just like they had American flags everywhere. And it was American flags and then Albanian flags. And they occasionally had some Kosovo flags there too. But it's mostly American and Albanian flags. So Serbs are acting up in Kosovo, trying to separate and join Serbia. And there's been a military buildup along that border. But then in Bosnia, we're seeing the same kind of thing. The Serbs in Bosnia are wanting to go their way. So the United States flying some fighter jets over the Serbian-controlled parts of Bosnia in order to threaten them. And this is kind of what's going on with that. This dude here, separatist Bosnian Serb leader Milorad Dodik, he wants to tear the country apart. He wants to tear the Serb part out of Bosnia and actually reconnect it back up with Serbia. And so that's obviously destabilizing to the country of Bosnia. but Bosnia has never really been a real country. It's always been kind of a hodgepodge ever since the peace accord. They have three sections to the government, and I believe they have three presidents. And so basically, it's just like nothing ever happens there. They can't agree on anything. Even the flag, the first task they had as the government was to vote on a flag. And even though they proposed a bunch of flags and everything like that, each side has a veto power over things, and they could never agree on a flag. So finally, the European Union gave them a flag. And so the flag of Bosnia is actually basically the European Union flag with a little bit extra flair on it. And that's basically the flag that they got. So definitely a lot of stuff happening there in the Balkans. We're seeing that kind of spike upward in issues and everything like that. So that's what we got for you today. If you're not already checking out the poplarreport.com, you might want to start doing that. We're keeping that updated. We got our Twitter account is updating our articles and information as it comes out. This is a great way to stay connected with us and stay informed out there. If you like to read your news, this is a great way for that. But thanks so much for watching. If you want to check out another video from the channel, there's one right up there. And otherwise, I will see you guys later. Steve Poplar of the Poplar Report,